Today is Labor Day, which recognizes the American labor movement and the contributions workers have made in this country. So what's the overall state of work in this country and the key issues impacting the labor industry? Joining us now to discuss is Jason Greer, labor relations expert and founder of Greer Consulting, which is a labor management and employee relations consulting firm. Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
Okay, so what is the overall state of the U.S. workforce right now?
We're looking really good. And I know there were serious concerns, especially in the last jobs report, that we're going to, that inflation has gone up, that where recession is around the corner, and nothing has been revealed. It looks like we're nowhere close to a recession. The economy is still strong. In terms of the job market, the economists predicted that we would add 176,000 new jobs. That number is around 114,000 new jobs, which means that the economy is softening a bit, but it's still strong. Unemployment has not gone over that magical number of 5%. We are still doing well.
All right, well, that's encouraging to hear. Can you break down the wage compression and how this impacts workers?
Absolutely. So they call me the employee whisperer, which means that I'm on the road about 200 days out of the year. And I see employees all the time, thousands of employees per year. And here's what I continue to hear. And this is really something for employers to consider. You have these tenured employees, and I'm saying employees who've been at a job for 5 to 10 years, who've been working their butts off, blood, sweat, and tears. And what they say is after a certain point, they hit this ceiling where where they just don't get raises beyond a cost of living adjustment. But then employers, being employers, have to hire new people, and they bring in new people. And what these employees, these tenured employees, are seeing is that these brand new employees are coming in either a little bit below or right at the same rate that they have. In the minds of employees, this feels like a kick in the gut because they're like, wait a minute, I've given you everything. This person who doesn't know anything about this organization comes in, they're making as much as I'm making, and I have to train them. Wage compression is a serious issue that employers really need to adjust within their workforce.
So who holds more power right now? Is it the employer or the employees?
If you had asked me that question 2 years ago, I would have said it's the employees market. Today, it's the employer. We're seeing, when you even look at the way that employees are not job shopping the way they did even 2 years ago, right now it's the employer. You have employers who are saying, we understood during the COVID pandemic that you had to work remote, but now they're starting to pull people back into the office. You're starting to see employees who, they're reading the tea leaves themselves. I talked to an employee last week who said, I hate my job. My job sucks, but I don't want to go anywhere because my neighbor has been in the market for the past 6 months looking for a job, and it's just not there. So right now, let's say it's more of an employer-driven market.
And what does the future of work look like when it comes to employee relations?
Here's what the future looks like. The future looks like you. It looks like me. It looks like we're seeing a diversification of the workplace. We're seeing more employees who are legitimately asking their employers, look, I can give you all these things that you need in terms of your products, goods, and services, but what are you giving me in terms of making me feel like I'm part of something bigger than myself? So what I see in terms of the future of the workplace, we are doing well. But I think what employers really need to really embrace is the fact that, technology can make us believe a lot of things. Artificial intelligence can make us believe a lot of things, but you have to invest in your employees because that's where it's at.
Jason Greer, labor relations expert and founder of Greer Consulting. Thanks so much for joining us. I love your nickname. Did you say it's Employee Whisperer or Employer Whisperer?
The employee whisperer. I didn't give myself that name. My clients did.
I can understand why you have it. Thank you very much, Jason.
Hey, thank you. It's a pleasure.